All right, I would like to go ahead and call to order our normal city council meeting. Today is June 3rd, 2024. It is 5:35 p.m. Call to order, starting from my left.
Councilwoman Diane Howard. Councilman Honorary.
Mayor Reynolds,
Councilwoman Yolanda Shepherd.
Council or Mayor Pro Tem Amelia Inman.
all right, thank you. And at this time, silence your phones. We will prepare for a moment of silence. Thank you so much. The approval of the agenda, council, whenever you're ready.
I'd like to make a motion to approve tonight's council meeting, June 3rd, 5:30 p.m.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Yes, I would like to maybe in Chief's report, update about the Bruce Street Park, where we have that drainage problem where the water's still sitting. It could be in his update unless we want to put it on old business.
Okay, as letter E,
Yes.
and this is on Bruce Street,
Yes, Bruce Street Park.
drainage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Did we already resolve the hole near Max Cleveland?
Seemed like he gave us an update on that.
I can't remember what happened.
Mm,
Do we need to put it down?
let's put it down just in
Okay.
case. Letter F,
Mm-hmm.
Max Cleveland.
And then we talk about the, and then make the right, we turn right around, so that street, the long curve, hole.
Oh, that's
That's
the
it.
Talk
one.
about it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
okay,
Mhm.
thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
Okay, that's one thing.
All right, council, when you make your motion, make sure you add in that motion letter E and letter F. Letter E is Bruce Street Park drainage, and the other is the Max Cleveland hole. Whenever you're ready. Whoever wants to make that motion.
I could say it if you want to. All right. I would like to make a motion to approve our city council meeting agenda with the addition of letter E under old business for Bruce Street drainage and letter F for Max Cleveland hole.
All right,
That's it.
thank you. Is there any discussion again? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. All right. Miss Jasmine, is there any public comments today? None? Okay. All right, moving forward. We don't have a public hearing today. We're going to move forward. All right, the Germa insurance. Chief, you ready?
I just left it on old business because it's what we're still talking about. From last week, Ms. Shepherd wasn't here. We're still waiting on people to come out and give us a valuation on everything. What I found is, like we talked about before, either they do cars and buildings, but they don't do employee, or they do just employee and they don't do the attorneys. It's kind of trying to balance it all. So right now we're still just have the Germa quote. I'm waiting on more. That's about it.
The premium due for the Germa.
After July. So it breaks up in 4 months. Yeah. As long as we just tell them we're going to sign and we get it done within 4 months. Like I said, I said it before, we're one of the few cities that, I don't want to say few, but we're one of the cities that takes care of everything on time. There's people 2 years behind. So, yeah, I was pretty surprised when she told me.
So we're gonna continue to wait on something.
So it's a lengthy process because people have to come out and give an evaluation of buildings, everything that's owned by the city, number of employees, all that.
These people that we reached out to for these quotes, are they government oriented?
Some of them are, most of them are just regular insurance companies because some of them, what I found is a lot of them focus on one area. What I did is I actually called GMA, spoke to one of the representatives down there to get an idea of kind of if they ever dealt with this before, people shopping around. He said, yeah, they have. It's more along the lines if you're going to deal with like 6 vendors at once rather than dealing with one vendor.
I'm kind of moving towards German, but if you want to wait out.
Yeah.
Since they're familiar, we had claims with them, they handle stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we're well within our deadline, so we can just wait a little bit longer and just see what we get.
Yeah, police department's gonna be hard, for sure.
Mm.
You're not familiar with government stuff.
All right. Moving forward to historic preservation.
I left that on there. I thought through some of the emails they were coming, but apparently not.
It sounds like from what the email stated, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's like they're not taking payments for anything. The cab is. Is that what you read? Because that's how I understood it. And then she didn't respond.
Yeah.
She just sent me
I
what they're
asked,
doing,
I
not
asked
what.
last time for
HBC
somebody
is
to be
doing.
here.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for coming. So we'll have to.
I'll ask again for them to come.
Okay. Alrighty. GMA conference.
So I put that on there, not realizing we still have one more council meeting before the GMA conference. I'll have you guys packets then, rather than giving to you now and it's 3 weeks till we go. So we have a council meeting on the 17th. Some people going down on the 19th, some people going down 20th, 21st. I at least want to have y'all's packets to you on the 17th so you have them that week. So you know your hotel, your confirmation number, all that.
This is what I wanted to discuss. We have council vehicle available. Who has put in for the vehicle? Because I want you all to be mindful that I know sometimes we bring our family to Savannah. That vehicle is not for family. That vehicle is for council and mayor if we need it. So if there is council that needs to ride together, that's perfect. But that's just the understanding that I thought. Because we can't insure family members. So is anyone going around the same time or riding together, or have you all discussed it? Okay. What's your transportation? I know I'm driving.
I'm solo project. I had asked, but I tried.
Okay. And what about you, Miss?
I mean, that gave me the answer. So I'm driving. Do we
Okay.
do like reimbursement for
Mileage,
Miles. Mm-hmm.
only miles, not like renting, right?
renting a car.
I mean,
Oh,
I was
no.
gonna ask. I wasn't sure.
Normally it's mileage and food, right?
Mileage and food.
Yeah.
Okay. And can we get an update on that food again before we?
Mhm.
I guess it's the next agenda.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll put it in. We're gonna type up y'all's itinerary and hotel. I'll put it on.
All
Do you
right.
have that on email, or you can send it to
You
me?
driving?
I forgot what-
You not going at all? Okay.
Yeah, I
I thought
have.
we broke it up or whatever. but
Yeah.
we get time.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Gotcha.
Taking classes in different places, like in Dublin, Georgia, and stuff, so,
I have an update on your classes too.
oh,
That it's not what you think. It's a different way.
okay.
Okay. Anything else for GMA?
Just that's my fault. I didn't forgot that we're gonna have one more meeting right before we go. So I was typing it out, but I'd rather give it to y'all right before we go.
So you think lose it?
I'm not saying.
All right. What about what is this AT&T project?
So AT&T project. So there's a couple components with this AT&T project. And Ms. Shepherd, I actually just spoke to her earlier today and told her about it. The mayor kind of knows about it too. So if you notice on Main Street, we have old poles right next to a brand new pole. And on the old pole, there's a lot of AT&T and Comcast wires. They're kind of low. And then the new pole, the power lines are way up. So we were looking at adding internet to Old City Hall. So through that for the resource center. So through that, I kind of put AT&T's feet to the fire and said, look, I want to add fiber to Old City Hall, but I don't want to do it until we do something about these power poles, because we're trying to clean up Main Street. We got 2 poles where only one pole needs to go. It just kind of cluttered. So they came out, they did a survey probably about a month ago. We looked at it. I sat down with them in our IT department last week, and we were able to come up with, we can put fiber at Old City Hall and have what we have here. And the total bill will only be $60 more for what we pay for just this. So for $60 more than what we pay now, we'll have fiber here and at Old City Hall. And
Because right now you're saying we don't have fiber at all, right?
we have it here.
We have it here.
We have it here. It just kind of worked out that they had a huge deal going on where if you added fiber and got rid of the Meraki, I'm going to talk in IT terms that he'll probably know, but we have a Meraki set up now. I guess that's not old equipment, but it's older equipment. They have a new thing called Fat Pipe that they can put in here and down there, and we're only going to pay $60 more total than what we pay just for this.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I know certain parts of the city don't have fiber, and it's weird because my end does, but other parts don't. So you don't either?
So
Wow.
I did ask originally, I asked and I said, is there a way we can run fiber at least down all of Main Street and give all the businesses fiber? Long story short, we technically have to have a certain type of fiber. Correct me if I'm wrong. We technically have to have a certain type of fiber that's protected, that we can't let it be shareable for government. Yeah. So once we put the fiber in down there, they might be able to reach out to, AT&T, or AT&T might go out to them and say, hey, we added fiber here. Do you want to add fiber? They can't branch off of ours, which is what happens a lot. It's called shareable fiber. I learned this, where they'll put fiber down a street and then it's called shareable fiber, which each person can kind of connect to that fiber. If you don't have that, then you have dedicated fiber. Yeah, where it's just you paid for it to be dedicated to your house. So technically it'll be dedicated.
Which means like something
It's for
running
us.
underneath dedicated. Like
No. It's just running straight to us. It's not like anybody can share it. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
so what about the poles? You said we had 2 poles and it's flooded.
We have more than that. They actually came out. Okay, they were out. I think last Friday. They went up and were looking at whose wires or what on the old poles,
Right.
so they can get a ticket put in. So they come out and move it. Now I told them we won't move forward with the project until I have something showing that we're getting these poles cleaned up,
Yeah.
because they're just right next to each other. To me, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
Now, I was told that when Georgia Power put the new poles in, that AT&T, Comcast, whoever's wires was supposed to come out and move the wire from the old pole to the new pole. That just has never been done.
Why they're not going underground?
I don't know.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I know, I think that's where everybody's eventually going to. I don't know what their
I just thought
process
that's what
is.
fiber was, underground utilities.
Not
when you
necessarily,
said-
right?
Because when you said a pole, I kind of was thrown off, and that's why I thought you were saying they would be putting it underground all throughout Main Street, and then later maybe look at adding it throughout the city.
What he's talking about is solely for the city, only for
The building.
Yeah, for the infrastructure for City Hall. What they reference is public fiber, for anybody living in the area. So that's two different things.
Okay, so a pole is required for the old City Hall building.
For everything he's speaking on is solely city for City Hall.
No, I get that, but what
Yeah,
I'm
it
saying-
will go on the pole. yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was trying to understand.
Required, it can't go underground. I think that's
Right.
It just depends on how everything else in that area is running.
But if it was underground, it would be underground as well, if the other utilities were.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, we just a little bit behind time.
So that'd be a separate project in all your utilities
Yeah.
over time.
But what I was going to ask is, like, since you already seem to have a rep contact, if maybe you could have a conversation with them, because that will really help with a lot of people, I know for sure, that want to upgrade their utilities, because a lot of the other networks are slow. really slow.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's kind of like an inconvenience for a lot of people that work from home too. I know a lot of people that work from home too. And I just think that if they can maybe consider doing another survey for the whole city, I don't know if that's a cost, but it shouldn't be, right? For
No, I mean, they can go out. I think they were out not too long ago going door to door, just talking to people because that we had a rep come by here, but I had already started working directly with AT&T. And you're right, it is slow because when we looked at internet over there, the speed was like,
It's bad.
so,
Yeah. So if you can do that, I would be happy. I know a lot of people.
so that AT&T project portion is just to let you know that that's signed and already in process and they're working on it.
All right. We have next up the Bruce Street Park Drainage, Councilwoman Howard.
Yeah, chief. Another project.
Talked to Munson about it this morning.
Okay.
We're waiting on to hear back from the state.
That was the same room.
So we talked, he's calling the people he knows and I've been calling the people that we have listed, trying to get someone to come out. Like I said, we talked to Garrett at the county, who's actually in charge of like the roads and drainage portion. And that's who he told us we had to contact is the state.
Okay,
So-
what about parks? Do they have anything? Because it's a hazard when kids go in there to play and they get eaten up by mosquitoes. So it's gonna become a hazard, a health hazard.
During the summer, they should put something out. They,
Yeah, some
come-
dunks or something that they could put in
They
there,
come over,
stand in water.
right, and, high grass. They usually do that every summer. I don't know if it's in this area. They have been over here, but I don't know how long ago it's been.
Have you seen the water over, standing over?
I have, when it first got up like that.
Yeah.
I
But
came
it's
and
even
talked
worse
to
now, since we had that rain last night, it's coming on into the park.
them. Yeah, it is, but it's been coming, you know.
Yeah, but
It's severe,
when
and they
when
need to
it
put
dries,
something up.
it seems like it's kind of like in the creek. But with the rain and the blockage, it's covering that whole area where those trees are.
Right, right.
I just sent Munson an email to call the county park in the morning, see if they can come out.
Yeah, so if they can't fix it, treat it, something, we just can't allow it to just stay like that. 'Cause
I think they went back, I think Munson and the guys went back to see if a beaver had built a dam. So, and he said as far as they went back, they couldn't see one.
because, well, what's blocking?
What we were told, and when I rode with Garrett, was something on 124. There's a drainage on the other side of 124.
You gotta follow the water and see where it stops at, or the state or somebody, or treat it. I would like to be able to give the community some type of response. I told them last time, 2 weeks ago, that waiting on the state.
I just sent him an email.
Okay, so if you send us something, then I can update Bruce Street. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Next up will be the Max Cleveland situation.
We have one quote. That's our biggest problem right now is getting people to come out and give a quote.
How did that happen, the erosion start happening from when they were working in the
And
city?
for that, so no. So
So
we,
what are all those lines that are hanging?
so when we brought the county out here, because that same thing, Munson had called Garrett to come out here. And we thought it would be on the county because the county was there working for a little while.
Yeah.
It's not, it's on us.
It's just erosion right now.
Because, and honestly, truth be told, it could be because of a project they did, but it's still on us because it's the curb and storm drainage. So,
I can see that because I've seen other little places. around
yeah,
here.
so we did have somebody, and we had one guy come out so far out of 6 companies.
We work with them, so.
What about the guys that fix the curb right down the street where they knock that curb right across the street from Family Dollar?
When they would fire hydrant,
DAF, they're coming out. They're backed up.
they did this.
Yeah, DAF is one I try to call them immediately because they do a good job. They're just backed up right now.
So how much was the one?
Munson has it. He ain't give it to me yet. We need at least 3.
Yeah. I was curious.
Okay, we had, what about the other people that work down there on Center Street that repaired that curb? They were different from the ones up the street, right there by Green Love. We had people working on that curb as well, remember? And they moved the stop.
Yeah,
lines
I
up
think
and
that
all
was R&R, and they paved Klondike Road. I don't know if anybody's driven down Klondike Road. I didn't.
You didn't like it?
I mean,
You didn't care for it? But the
You
thing
live on
about it,
Klondike.
it's a quote, and that's what we need. We need a quote.
they didn't renew their business license with us either.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, they did? Oh, today.
They did it today? Okay,
Today.
Well, let's see if we can get those quotes then. We can get one from them and one from the other, and then we move forward with the best one.
That's one, okay.
What if they happen to be the best one? I'm not
Well,
saying
it
that-
doesn't matter
I know.
it's who we
Mhm.
all agree, because they could be the best, but to who?
So the end of my question was, what my statement was, it seems like we weren't all pleased with the last couple of work days.
You know,
That's what I just said.
yeah.
Well, you quote and what it is that your argument.
Well, they could be if the other part is not fitting in.
I'll work on some quotes. I-
Limit on,
It's a lot of contractors.
certain
I
limit
know.
they can write up into before it's bring it to us.
Yeah, I can call the county and see who they
You talking about for me? Yeah,
You know,
it will be. It will be.
it'll be over.
Yeah, it'll be over there.
We'll get some quotes.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, new business. We have a decision, Southwest DeKalb alumni event. Is anybody from Southwest DeKalb
No,
here?
they're not here.
Okay. Okay.
That'll be me. The
Give them a
gentleman,
little history from last year so that they'll know why it's on the agenda.
so Danny Davidson? Davis. I think it's Davis. Yes. So he lives out of town, but he runs, I guess, their alumni event they have, just like Lithonia alumni event has it. So last year they went to rent the park out, and the county actually charged them a fee to rent the park out, our park, the
Right.
field. So when that happened, they came to us and were like, asked us, hey, and I think it was like the day before.
It was a week of.
The week of, yes, it was the week of. They came to us and asked, hey, are we cutting the grass? We didn't know they were renting the park out.
Right.
We knew nothing about it. So, you know, being last minute, they paid the county. It's our park. We went cut the grass, and they paid a fee to rent the park, which was $750, which was our going rate for, I think, one field last
One
year.
field.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I put this on there again because they want to have the alumni event again at the same field, just like they did last year. And I only felt, we helped them out before. They're, Southwest DeKalb alumni. They have a good following. We had no issues. So I want to bring before council, see if we can get approval to charge them the $750 again to use that one field like we did last year. I don't even think they filled the whole field up. I think it was,
Big.
yeah, half. Yeah, I think it was like,
The event was big,
It was more.
being a Tony.
yeah, it's bigger.
It
Yeah,
was bigger than
Lithonia's alumni is just up in the parking lot.
Yeah. They had more people, but that field is huge. Mhm.
Is that what we're charging now, $750?
That has been a sticky situation.
We never got an answer.
Yeah, Ashley's been gone, and I know we talked about changing the fees for that.
Yeah.
So that's something that we got to work on.
Yeah, but it's $750 right now.
Yeah.
We did.
Who did?
Well, at
August 3rd, I believe.
What's the times?
That's on Saturday.
I want to say it's like a 2 to 6, maybe.
Mhm.
I feel like that's a good use of their space.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have no issues out of them. I mean, they came back to us. We corrected the issue they had last year, and they came back to us to rent it again.
I feel like it's other schools that, once they get the word out, that our space is,
Mhm.
that we are easy to work with and our space is a comfortable space. I feel like that's a good revenue generator for us using the space for that. So I feel like,
Okay.
trying to work with
We
it.
create a little
And,
package or something.
let's create
Mhm.
a good space for it.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a good, organization to have.
Yep.
Just a quick question, Renee, is she also working with renting that section? So do we need to make sure she doesn't have anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure,
We'll
I'm gonna
make
make sure, yeah.
Yeah,
I just wanted to come through you all this time.
yeah, I don't have a problem.
Anyone can make a motion for me?
I'd like to make a motion to approve, Southwest DeKalb alumni parking rental for August
Third.
3rd,
And the amount
in the amount of $750 for one parking space.
is,
One area of the park space.
is there a second?
I second.
Thank you. Any discussion?
I just want to say this might be the oddball out, but like, how do we keep moving forward without having a set number? Like, it kind of feels like we're doing this on repeat all over again.
This is this to me is a special case.
Yeah.
This is, yeah, a one-off. They're the only ones that we would, and that's the reason why I brought it to you guys, said going through Renee,
Right.
just because it's a school, we've helped them out before. This ain't a reoccurring issue. Huh?
On work session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to belabor it or anything, but I'm just saying, like, as setting a precedence, you know, like, and then, like she was saying, it's good marketing, but what if they get the word out also about the price we're charging, and then those other schools want the same rate? You get what I'm saying? Because it's
Well, not
gonna,
necessarily, because every year rates go up. With everything, rates change. Every October, somebody's going up. Businesses goes up, rent goes up. So I wouldn't really say that.
I mean,
But,
you guys, I'm fine with what you guys decide, but I'm just saying, like, I'm big on like setting a precedence. What do you call it? Basically, when you set the mark for something, and then whatever follows is going to be consistent.
Yeah.
So,
Once we talk to Renee and with council together and y'all figure out what the price is really going to be, that's when we can set the precedence of that.
yeah.
Because right now it's $750 per field. And until you all make a decision on what you all want to do back there and how you want to present it to the public, because we have one, praise God, that don't want, you know, and then you got another saying something else. So we got to come to one accord. And once we do, we can set that precedent you're talking about.
Yeah, we came to one accord, but
But
we don't have a record of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like,
No,
it's just somewhere.
Workshop. Let's do it. Workshop.
Let's move this
We got a
one.
we got a motion.
To
We got a
approve
motion on the
that
floor.
750. So we're gonna, rescind that motion and wait till we go to workshop so we can see what the,
I mean, like I said, I wanted to just make a point about the price, but if you guys are okay with that, since you already made the motion, I will agree to it. But I'm just saying, I don't want to keep agreeing to
I
something.
get it. Mm-hmm.
In the, you know.
Yeah.
So,
This is just a special
all right.
situation right now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All in favor? Any opposed? All right. Ayes have it. Southwest DeKalb is a go. All right. Millage rate, Chief.
Millage rate this is a discussion. Our millage, I want to give you guys, and I'll send this out an email tomorrow because I just started getting it finished up today. Our tentative millage rate meetings are looking June 17th at 5:30, public hearing.
Get your phones out and your calendar.
This literally, we just got this
Get your phones out and your calendar.
June 17th, 5:30,
June just started.
be right before our council meeting.
right before council,
Wait, you said, oh, that's the next council meeting.
millage rate. And what time is that gonna start?
5:30.
The same time as council?
We can do it right before.
You said right before?
Then we can do it first, just like we've done before.
Oh, okay. How long do you think it'll last? Because I
We
thought our
have
budget
through-
meetings go for a minute.
We have this millage.
Oh,
The millage will be,
it'll be kind of quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then the next two will be June 27th, 10 a.m.
What's that first one? June 17th?
Yes,
Give me the time again.
5:30.
Why are we having this one so early? Do we have to have one in the morning?
Because, yeah, we have to do the other two. It's a time frame issue. If we don't do two on one day, then we gotta separate them 7 days apart. We don't have enough time to do that.
Well, could we make this later? Make it
You're gonna have, because when you have two in one day, you gotta do one before 12 o'clock and you gotta do one after 6. So we'll have one at 10 a.m. and one at 6 p.m. Same thing we did last year.
So is this before?
I know, but I won't be here on the 27th.
Chief, is this before the budget, see what we need, or?
So
do it then?
budget, our first budget, well, the next discussion item is the budget.
That
Budget,
was two. You said we needed 3 millage
first one is June 17th
at 5:30.
at 5:30. Second one is June 27th at 10 a.m. And third one is June 27th at 6 p.m.
And they're virtual, I'm guessing.
All in person, can't do virtual.
Well, I
We
can't do
found-
Thursday.
We found out we can't do
Yeah.
virtual.
So we have two on the 27th, one at 10 and one at,
6.
I might be able to do 6 o'clock, but I know.
Yeah, you can do, I mean, you can, that's the final one.
Which one do we vote on?
It's
one
the 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m.?
That's the more important one.
Because the 10 a.m. is really for people to come in and gotcha, voice their opinion.
And then to go into budget, we'll just move right into under new business. I know I sent out for Wednesday, this Wednesday and next Wednesday.
Oh, it's already this Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, that was quick.
So I talked to Miss McGurn if we can do anything before, at least by 5 o'clock.
on the 19th.
No, this Wednesday is the 5th, next Wednesday is the 12th. This is for budget.
I'm sorry, I'm way down the end.
I may not be able to do until 5:30. I'll be coming from Chamblee.
Okay, you said on the 5th.
So she's on,
That'll be virtual.
Oh, it's virtual?
Budget will be
Okay.
virtual.
Gotcha.
This budget is just a discussion amongst you
At
guys.
what time on the 5th?
but if we want to come in, we can come in or no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What time you said on the 5th?
We need to, if we can do by no later than 5 o'clock. So if we can start at 4:30 and keep it going, and if Miss Emmy can jump on at whenever or however you guys want to do it.
So you said 4 or 5?
4:30.
Oh, 4:30.
So we need to do 4:30 on June 5th and 4:30 June 12th?
And then to make it easy, on June 27th at that 6 p.m. millage rate meeting, once we close that, we'll do an approval for the budget. So we'll approve it on the 27th. Just trying to limit the amount of meetings. And I'll send it all out tomorrow. I got it.
I think we got it. Everybody got it? All right. All right, police update and city administrator update since you're right here. Anything you got?
I mean, there's a few things, but I'll talk about the most important thing. Last Monday, Memorial Day, we lost one of our officers. Passed away. So we'll be having his service on Saturday. It's been a little difficult. He'd been here about 4 years. So, just, if you can, just pray for him, his family, they going through it.
A lot.
He was
59 years old. When I met him, he started in courts.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he reached upstairs in the evidence property room. Yeah.
Do you have a picture?
I got one when he was younger. I'll send it to y'all. But you've seen him a lot. Mhm.
Yeah, he used to come to the council meetings, actually.
Mhm.
Now I think about it.
Real nice. He always checked on me during my time of illness, and he always asked, you need anything? What you drinking? You got some Gatorade? So, he was a real nice officer. Always paid attention. So
You said service is planned this week.
Saturday at
Saturday.
Greater Travelers Rest House of Hope. It'll be at 11 o'clock. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so many officers now. You can't keep up. I know.
You send us some information.
Mm-hmm. Soon as I get the announcement,
Oh, yeah,
I'll send
yeah,
it to you all.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Huh? Oh, Raphael Lattimore.
Yeah.
Or Ray Lattimore.
Real. I always called him Ray.
Yeah, he don't like Raphael.
Yeah.
So some of the officers, when they would call him, they would say, "Hey, Raphael," just to make him mad before they would talk to him.
Right.
The Ninja Turtles. So more on the police update. Miss Wynn, I'm not gonna steal your thunder, but Miss Wynn attended a council meeting that I was I was watching.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
So we've opened an investigation on that address that you attended the council meeting about in reference to the noise.
Oh, y'all got an address?
Yes. I was trying to message you while you were on there live, trying to give you the address because I know they were asking you the addresses.
Right.
2454 Rock Chapel Road. So
Let me get
yeah, over here. So
Wow.
they worked. It was this weekend, Saturday, wasn't
Yesterday.
it? And yeah. So they're working on trying to deal with that as best as we can on our end to build something and then forward it over to the cab.
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah. Their code enforcement came out with the cab. So
No,
I was trying to text you as fast.
I wish I would have
I know
looked
you
at my
here.
phone. I didn't even really, the people, so many people over there.
hmm
We've been having that problem over a year now, and I was just saying, it just don't make any sense, and
hmm
speaking on behalf of other people that live in that area.
Yep. So yeah, they're working on that. We've had some issues with some inner and auto stuff. I mean, that's been every year. I think we've kind of nailed down who it is. We have our street crimes team. We're going to bring them in. It's a new unit. They just go out and focus on the high crime areas. Yes.
I can wait till you get this.
Oh, what other step? You have anything else?
Yeah, just 3 stolen vehicle recovers. All 3 suspects been identified and one's been taken on them.
I forgot about the other one. So, Officer Camp was on her way back from the jail. She had a trainee with her, and in one of the Durangos, she got hit from behind a little bit. 3 stolen
Boy,
vehicles,
messing up
street
my
racing,
stuff.
Covenant Highway.
Oh,
They all, yeah. So we were able to identify a couple suspects and later figure out who they were after they wrecked again somewhere else in the county. So we're working on that. We took out warrants for that.
no. You know, she's an officer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
But she was in a police car, right? Okay.
And they rammed her in the back?
Yeah, just barely. I mean, but they still wrecked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was more mad because it was a new Durango.
Yeah.
She's just driving back. She's coming back from the. No, we didn't have to claim that one. It wasn't enough damage.
Their insurance.
It's stolen vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works a little different. So that's it. City administrator portion. Millage. I've been knee deep in it probably for a week now.
Yep.
So that's it. My time's been consumed. If you call and I missed your call, sorry. It's
Never do.
it's been interesting. I want to she don't want a lot of the accolades, but Jasmine filling in while Ashton I've been here has been great.
Awesome. We're so
Great.
proud of you.
She's trying to learn a lot, and I know it's kind of fast, and we do stuff that the normal people aren't used to, but she's picked it up really well. Well, citizens, you know, like that don't deal with municipal government every day, but she's doing great with the permits part, all that stuff. I'm not having to worry about any of that. So, but millage is fun. If anybody ever wants a class. So, and then I do have one update. It wasn't on the agenda, but Anise is here from the library.
All right.
They're going, huh? Yeah, Anissa.
Anissa.
Sorry. It's here from the library. I've talked to her on the phone a million times. They're going to be doing
We're doing a program that is going to be July 20th, Saturday, July 20th, from 10 to 1. What we did was, well, our first branch partnered with, that branch was Covenant High, Covenant branch. So they partnered with this organization called Toil of Blessings. And what they do is, it's a nonprofit organization, and what they do is provide showers for the homeless community. And what we're going to do, I have flyers. So what we did, we partnered with them. What they found out, a lot of things that they didn't have, which they had. So I was able to do that a little bit. So what we're, just explain a little more about what they do. They've been doing this now for a year, and so they'll bring a mobile unit, and it's going to consist of 8 compartments of showers. So the homeless people will be able to get a shower. What I've done, also, to show you, I'm trying to make this a community effort. So these are all the people that's actually. This is what the flyer is going to look like with everyone that's already participated, which is Wayfield, Home Depot, one of our branch manager, she works part-time there. I work part-time at Kroger, so Kroger has participated, giving us gift cards to Wayfield. So with meetings, for like water, it's like 20, super hot. And we want to give them snacks, apples, cheese crackers, things of that nature. But the main thing is with going with what this organization wanted us to do was to provide them with, once they, well, they're going to provide this shampoo and soap initiative. So going forward, once they have their shower, we wanted to bag up toothpaste, toothbrush, which we already have. And we're looking at around like 40 people, possibly, that's including maybe families with children, mothers with children. So what we do have already is we do have the soap toothbrush sets. But we are needing, this is from Amazon. I wanted to show someone. There's 100 bars of soap and it has a price. You can take a look at those. I wasn't sure if that's what it is.
Yeah.
So
This is donated from.
well, no, those are things that we're needing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have it from. What's the bag lady? There's a lady out here.
Oh, okay. Because the church has already, they put it in their church bulletin. So, and then I'm going to add you guys to the flyer. Everybody that participated and wanted their name to be on the flyer for marketing purposes and just to show our appreciation. This is the first time that we've ever did this. I'm really supporting this organization because they do it right now every Tuesday behind Grady. And the first guy who got a shower last year now helps do the repairs on this gentleman's vehicle. He's also going to be branching out later, trying to revamp another vehicle and have washer and dryer, so they can wash their clothes. But that's nothing is ink or nothing, but that's one of the things that he's trying to do for the community. I just really applaud this family so much because, we're trying to give them a little donation for themselves because they're gonna be running their vehicle for 3 hours and some change. They're gonna use our water, but just out of the kindness of their heart, they're not asking for no money at all. This is just something that they're gonna bring their vehicle here. It's gonna be parked right in front of the library. So some people would kind of just, they're not really gonna know what it is, but I'm not meaning to offend nobody, but
Maybe
we
now
just
they
wanna
go.
respect the homeless people because they are human beings.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's just the bottom line of the reason why we're doing it. That's my-
Adventure Bags is her name.
Oh,
That's the lady we partnered with, like with Dominique.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sounds
There's
good.
this lady, her name is Dr. Bolton, and I can reach out to her on your behalf. She has a connection with giving out Bumba socks. So this could be like the perfect thing for this event.
I'm on right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of them from her.
Can I leave you one?
Yeah, you could give it to me.
Those socks the lady came.
Yeah, so I can
She gave
yeah.
it to her. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I wear them all the time.
Uh-huh.
ISSA,
Mm-hmm.
then my son Roberts, and then my cell is 678
Mm-hmm.
665 7177, and the branch number is 770-482-3820. He's wanting to take this and actually go to different libraries that really have a homeless community, situation. There's supposed to be, from what I can guess, what they call Tent City or something. I've never heard, or don't even know where it is, but we want to try and find it so that we can go and reach out to them so that they will come. Another thing, when I think about transportation, I don't know if a lot of people who can make it over here, because I don't know how far this place is. We're gonna actually go and ride over there and take a look. But is there anybody that you know could provide transportation possibly? I know. These are some questions that I just wanted to ask.
Where would it be picking them up?
Over to go to Tent City, place wherever that is. 'Cause we don't know.
What they say, it's out here,
They
Tennessee?
say it's a Tent City somewhere off of Bruce Street. This is word on the ground.
You
I don't
didn't know.
know.
Bruce Street? No, I don't think.
Oh, I'm like, okay. So there's nothing.
I think it's in the
there's
mall.
nothing that exists.
It's not a tent city, but one time there was a guy that lived in a certain area. He had traveled tent in that particular area.
And they,
It was just one person.
wow, you see how.
It might be a tent city, but I definitely know. And what happened is, one of the businesses here in the city, they moved to another city and they did open up their doors temporarily to him.
Oh,
Temporarily, because I saw him and he did tell me that he was looking for another place.
okay.
Because
Well, we just wanted to reach out to as far as we could within our community. So that's, we didn't want to leave nobody out there, like I said, we're gonna ride around,
And it might be a tent city, but everybody know this guy lives.
Okay. I got you. Okay. And then, our library, our parking lot, we really need some assistance with officers, coming over there in the evening, because when we, or even in the morning, because when we get out, when we pull up in the morning, there's cars already, our cars already parked there, and some of them they have where they have it chilled inside their cars, we don't know who those people are, and we have to go into the French, and we're very nervous about
Thanks.
doing it. We kind of go into it at a time, but there's times, of course, when we can't, but it's getting worse, and it's even getting worse at our gazebo too.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah.
I had a jazz program the first of last month. We had actually had it roped off in order to pressure wash it, keep it roped off until I had my event. And and now that it's getting warmer, they are really just getting out of hand. And we were just wondering if an officer could just drive by periodically and just, show their face. It would really help out a lot.
Where's the library?
Across the street.
Right here.
Over here? Wow. Go easy.
Yep. Cause I see not a lot of people, but I always see people walking through, you know, and I know they ain't going to the library, but yeah.
It's a short-
Because we have to walk,
Mhm.
we have to go out there at least 4 or 5 times a day.
To
They find the blue jeans, all kind of clothing, people
Yeah.
sleep under the bushes. They're doing whatever they want to do over at the gazebo and
Mhm.
that's property, and we try to explain it to them.
Yeah.
You know, they will, you don't really want to use 911 or, you know.
What about
Right.
fencing those areas off?
that,
Closing those holes and fencing the areas off. I know, you got climate fence.
and you probably have to, you should probably have to talk to the cab also about that. Okay, okay, yeah, you're right.
I don't raise people up there.
Because, and then you want, especially in the fall, because we used to have officers that would come at least from about 7, you know, it starts getting dark like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So he would come within his meter and he'll come in and check on us. And then at 7:30, when we close at 8, he would come back around to see how we're doing.
Okay.
Because our lighting is so weird over there, and even though we have our lights right in the front, but you can just never tell who's on the side.
Mhm.
You walk out the door.
I've seen that.
That's what I was going to
Touch our
say.
face, but-
I think the part where the gazebo is really isolated feeling because there's a lot of trees and it's not exposed to the street.
Yeah, they come and
So-
cut down a lot of trees, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
But it's just
It's
that,
still not stopping.
oh, no. And then, you know, I just think that, because at one point in time, when they was, you know, the police were showing their presence, you know, now they stay out at night.
Maybe,
I'm talking about their vehicles.
Oh wow.
oh, right,
We can't make them leave until that's
Oh,
you can't make them leave.
Dang.
What
wow.
about, okay,
the cities, like, on Holy Road.
That makes
well,
sense.
what about this,
It's
maybe
a shame
put a
that it's-
gazebo,
We can ask you, though, we can ask you.
gazebo, put a gate up, and then going out, coming from Wayfair at a certain time of night or afternoon, just close it.
They'll climb the gate. They gonna climb the gate, they gonna jump the gate.
What's about the
It's just
cars?
something about get out of the center.
You know, like when you come from Wayfield, some people cross over. And a lot of citizens, they had said they might be here tonight. I don't see them, but they're concerned about people coming from the library crossing the street.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
And,
We
but,
can't even, oh, you're talking about a gate there.
right,
Oh, no, we can't be. That's the reason why they cut down so many trees, because could nobody even see the sign, to even know we were even there.
right.
Or
Okay.
from this side of the road.
Okay.
Pretty well, but now that cleared up a lot.
All right.
We ran along
Uh-huh.
one time when one of the men,
Okay, okay.
yeah, a lot of times if they, we'll ask them to leave,
Mhm.
but they haven't committed a crime in our presence.
Right. Okay.
Who does the property belong to? Cass County?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Because even our director, you know,
Yeah,
she
you said
said,
call it, yeah.
Uh-huh. And
we
they,
we take pictures and, you know, but.
and
I
But
think,
hey, I tell you like this, I'm telling you, I know you don't want to do it, call 911 and all that. I tell you, that's the thing you can do.
okay. Well, that's all I have. I really appreciate your support. We hope this event will be very, very successful. A lot of the homeless people, they come. We're cooling stations in the summer and winter, warming stations in the winter. So they're there with us.
Mm-hmm.
We open, when we close, it don't bother nobody. You know, if they happen to be a little not too fresh, then we will have to ask them to, you know, to leave for the day
Mm-hmm.
and then come back freshen up. But we don't want them to feel that they're, you know, inhuman and so forth and so on. So that's the reason for us doing this program.
Okay. Sounds good. No, thank you. And we're gonna help you out as much as possible with that situation. You're welcome. Thank you for your service. Thank you. All right, mayor's report. I don't have anything today. Nothing pressing, which is good.
Okay, I just want
Go ahead.
to let you guys know, on the 21st of June, the senior center at Blue Street.
Yes.
We'll be having a fish fry and a flea market,
You saying the 20th,
21st.
21st?
That's on a Friday.
Or we'll be in Savannah?
Yes, we will be going. So this is like for everybody else, I guess. I don't know who's leaving on Friday or what time. Most likely it'll probably start around 11, 12-ish. So I'm going to be donating some stuff for the flea market, and that's a fundraiser for the center. And that's all I have.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Something looking for donation.
We're looking for gently used, clean, clothes, shoes, hats, purses, pocketbooks, clothes, and jewelry. And we'll be collecting on the 3rd, starting today through the 10th. And then we'll be pricing so that it'll be ready. Donation by the 14th, so they will be ready by the next following week, 21st.
All right, your turn.
I don't have anything to follow.
Okay. Councilwoman.
All
All
right. No, I do. The resource center
Mhm.
is, pull it up, so I have to make sure I say things right. Excuse me. The resource center is doing the free lunch program from June the 3rd until July 19th from 12 to 1, Monday through Friday. And it is right now at the old city hall in the courtyard. It's for our children, pre-K, I want to say pre-K to 12th grade, and also our disabled young adults and adults. They can go there to get
Disabled adults and young adults.
Yes.
And what's that date again?
That is June 3rd to July 19th. That's Monday through Friday. from
Well, that's
12
today.
to 1. Yeah, starting today.
And do you have, is it, because I don't know if it's going to be repertoire or Lithonia Resource Center, a logo or something, so I can get something designed
Well,
so we can announce
we've
it.
already posted it on the, like on your,
Can you send it to me,
Yeah,
please?
I'll send it to you. Yep. I'll forward it
So
to
is
you
it
guys.
too late for people to enroll?
So it's no income qualifications for it, so,
Mm-hmm.
you just have to go there, and then there's probably just a little, small little form that you just have to fill out with repertoire, that Ms. Joyce asked.
Okay.
And what's the hours again?
From 12 to 1. And that's sponsored by DeKalb County. DeKalb County did, the initiative on that, so we partner with DeKalb County.
So you said pre-K through the 12th grade
Yes.
and disabled
Adults
adults
and young
children.
adults.
And young, okay, just
Mhm.
disabled folks. Okay.
Do they have to have an adult to sign up?
They have to have an adult with them, but they just can't just come
Just
up
walk
here.
up.
Yeah. And so, I think Chief, I don't know if he's just working on that with him, working with Officer King to also kind of go out in the neighborhoods and distribute it to.
King was over there the other day.
Okay,
Right.
perfect. So we keep it two different ways. I think it's right now. That's all I had.
So it's just lunch right now? Like, are there programs or anything?
Miss Diane, is that right?
Right now, that's the only thing that we got going is lunch. But in
Yes.
terms of
Okay.
programs, they have started doing intake, and they are working with some kids right now. We're just working on some small little details, like one of those things, but they do need fiber down there so that they can have some computers and stuff down there. So just little small details that we're working on in our place. But we are working to get those things together so that we can have a grand opening. Everybody can, well, you can have to have first year before the grand opening. Come in to see what we're working on. Those type of things. We're working on that. We just need to get some small details ironed out.
So you work with
Okay.
them too?
No, I just go up there and I just check and see what y'all got going on, anything I can help with. Where are we with this? You know, that's great. No, come on, that's really call these people that happen. No, I just do that. Just go check on it.
All right,
That's all
sounds
I
good. All right. Mayor Pro Tem,
Yep. So you know the question I'm gonna ask?
lookbook.
Yes.
That's what we doing right now in the midst of you
Oh,
talking.
really?
So what happened was We had a misspelling on her name. We corrected that the same day. And then I got an email today from Miss Howard, Councilwoman Howard. Her name was spelled Diana. So we corrected that. And they are printing in the morning.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yay.
And I'm hoping that soon we'll have
Did you see
the center, the resource
Oh,
center,
Lord.
will have that pictured as well as those other pictures. So we'll have different, avenues and stuff to put on there.
Y'all been in
Hmm?
there? Have you been in the resource center?
I haven't, because I didn't know that it was available to.
Yeah, go in there, go in there. She there Monday through Friday,
I took the new picture.
You need to hurry up.
until about 3 right now.
You sent it to
Oh, and
me?
it's beautiful in there.
Yeah, I would like to see it, because I know I gave Chief some information
Hold
about
on.
folks that was willing to train,
Okay.
the nail technician. She wanted.
I got it, this one.
Yeah.
This is something that should be on the calendar on the website. So are you able to, get, like, secure with IT and check the dates in?
You talking about this,
Yeah,
this event right here?
the luncheon and all that, yeah.
It should be.
Yeah.
So the food is gonna be served the 12 to 1 for the kids. That's gonna be inside
Out in the courtyard.
in the court.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Weather
have those
permit.
benches and tables
Right,
out there.
right.
Cool, baby.
Was for me.
So if they're printing tomorrow, I'm assuming that we are gonna get together, I guess, and distribute them at the next council meeting?
We could.
Do they already have like some events already in?
This is just the first,
mock?
yeah,
Okay.
first round.
I would love to have some flyers to give out to the center, because I know they have grandchildren and stuff.
We printed a bunch of these and they're being passed out. I just printed those for you guys.
Okay, I'll leave this down there. I'll make that announcement tomorrow.
What's gonna be, have we gotten that far? Do this, something I might need to wait on. What's gonna be our process when we wanna update something in the lookbook?
So that's why we're doing this first go around to see how people receive it. And we're gonna have to have that budget together to mail it out, because that's gonna be kind of hard to keep doing it physically. So once we get all that down pat, we might be able to do like a third insert page to the pamphlet some kind of way, and we can put in more information, because trying to jam it on
This
there,
could be in there.
it
No.
is,
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my question is like
And
if we
3 months.
have an event that's coming up in August. I don't know how often our look is gonna go out, but like, do we have a process of, if I have an event and I want it to be in the lookbook, like, what's the channel for that, or what's the process for that, who's that go to, so it can get updated?
right, that's a good
Where's the
question.
approval for that?
Mr. Kilgore
Yeah.
will update it, but I was suggesting and hoping you all will do something like quarterly and do it that way instead of
Yeah.
trying to do it monthly, because that's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah,
So-
and we don't have a lot going on every month.
So, if the order comes up and I have an event, and I say, hey, I want this in your lookbook, I'm not gonna send it to Mr. Kilgore, right?
Well, you'll send it to me or
That's
Chief.
what I'm trying to ask. Yeah, okay, so it go, so it's not one of those things where I need to run it by y'all. Hey, here's
I mean,
the event.
essentially,
Can we put this in
it's
the
something,
lookbook?
I want to establish this now, okay? This is my baby still.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
Okay.
to figure out, like, how we gonna.
So, yeah, I mean, I would still want to know about it and be a part of the innovation creative process, right?
Mhm.
But of course, the main intent of this lookbook is to get the word out about the most important things happening, but you can't get everything sometimes, just being realistic. That's why I said we may have to work our way up into doing not just the trifold, but like a actual booklet where it can list out, things that are happening like on a quarterly basis. And who knows what may happen in the future. But like I said, we won't really know until we get this first one out. We start this back in March. So it's June already. And I doubt by August we'll have anything, just being realistic. Because it was a lot to put that together,
So, suggestion, so when we had the news, what was it, our newspaper thing? We just had, not to say this is what you should have, but I'm just suggesting. We had like 2 papers that, it was like, I guess a big paper, because you open it up and you get the news.
Yeah.
And that was it. So, and we passed it out like that. So, and you was able to put, information there. You can put the information here and here. and hand it out like that, or you could put the trifold, but then you gotta kind of crunch it up a little bit.
Yeah, and that's all I was saying. Like on this next go round, I would love to get with Kilgore because formatting is so important. You want to save on paper too, especially since it's something we're mailing out. The other stuff you're talking about, that was something people picked up usually in the city hall. They got it emailed to
They
them.
could, yeah.
You know, so this is a little bit different. So I don't really know per se how that will work with mailing purposes. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
so, yeah, you'd have to kind of then put the address, name, and address.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I would think we would work on mailing with something that says sign up, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then we could have three, some printed out, some mailed,
Hand it out.
Yep.
some emailed. Just keep on building up, you
And
know, give a
things-
little prize.
Yeah.
Sign
Have
up.
the little kind of like, you know, the thing that holds the have that always sitting up there by the front desk, you know, where people don't know what's going on, they can pick it up. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna come to that. You know?
Yeah, the events that's going on, because do we even know the events that's coming up at the amphitheater? I sent, Mr. Nell.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like none of this is on the city's website. That QR code that we have on the lookbook, if they go on there, they're not gonna see anything. So this is something we need to make sure everybody this right here, the other stuff, all on the city website. Because if we don't, it's just gonna be a waste of time if they look at it, scan the QR code, but they don't see nothing
If it's
happening.
nothing updated,
Yeah.
I sent,
We need to make Mr. Kilgore aware also.
Yeah,
too,
he
of
won't-
these things.
He'll do it. He just need to be aware because
Yeah.
I like this, but Kilgore can do what we
Mhm.
need, make it look
Right, that's what
nicer.
I'm saying.
So does Mr. Kilgore do every single?
Every single graphic for the city of Lithonia.
Okay,
Yes, that's what we're paying for.
okay.
So can we
Wait,
put this on?
Resource
Wait.
needs to know that though, because
You know I'm about to go with that.
What is it?
Some businesses may hear that and think, but I guess they're not gonna ever do that then, hopefully.
so they do
What's
their own
that?
graphics.
They,
That's what you're
yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm saying.
They
If they
are
do their own,
capable.
that's fine. But when the city is on it, involved on it, and you got the city of Lithonia on it, it needs to look right.
Can we,
There's no logo. or
No, this is not ours. I'm just
okay.
saying it's normally somewhere with our city logo on it.
can we put
Mhm.
this on a marquee? Just free lunch program, June, blah, blah, blah. And
With no
that's-
graphic.
No graphic.
Yeah, just
I like
just
that.
write it up.
So go on that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, type it up.
All this will be.
Yeah, 'cause they won't be able to read it.
The shower thing.
The shower thing too, we need to type that out too.
Yeah.
Till we get that straight.
Yeah.
But
We got a lot of
Who
information
does that,
that
Chief?
this right here saying
Yeah.
children up to 18, they need to see that too.
You do. You do.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
said. Just like it says something about whatever it is, the social media thing is typed out. That's all you gotta do is type this out. Same thing.
We gonna take some of that off you, Chief. We got plenty of help. Intelligent folks that know how to do
But
that.
Kilgore does that, right? Kilgore can do that,
You can
right?
handle that?
The typing chief or me or Jasmine can do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The
That's
board, yeah.
one person, that's what happened.
Alrighty. Councilwoman Wynn. Oh, did you have anything else, Mayor Pro Tem? Okay. Councilwoman Wynn.
No, Chief, I just wanted to say that, I hope you heard me say that the city of Lithonia and the CAB have been very nice about coming out over in that area. Okay, that was one of my main things. I want them to know that we have been getting assistance, but we really need something done. Officer Brooks, and I did try to call you and I ended up getting Sergeant Cross. I had called you first, but I ended up with his hello, and I knew that weren't you. And so he said, well, you can tell me what's going on. And I'm glad that I did. And I thank you all for what you did do for us, because we needed a break. Nobody goes to bed over there from sometime Thursday to Sunday morning, the whole weekend. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah. And what meeting was this? I missed that part. What meeting was this?
You know, Stonecrest.
Okay. Oh, good.
Mhm. I went to
That's what's
their
up.
council meeting.
I
Good.
thought it was,
All right. Well, thank you for the updates. Is there a need for executive session? Could you say which
Should I go ahead and make?
Is it personnel? Yeah, go ahead.
I
Mhm.
motion to go into executive session for personnel, litigation, real estate.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you so much. We are going into executive session.
Bye, mothers.
The lady that was right here.
Amen.
That's our new officer.
What's his name? Lauren?
Officer Moore, Tamika.
Moore.
I seen her on the Lifetime page. You know. Nice to meet you.
Let's meet. All right, we're back into our normal city council meeting. There is no action taken at this time. I would like to go ahead and get a motion to adjourn.
I motion to adjourn.
Is there a second? Thank you. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? All right, ayes have it. Thank you.
All right, then, Mr.